Now back to our story about a Springfield woman looking for the two women she says saved her life after a deadly crash in St. Clair County. Chris Bryant has more on the woman's effort to track down what she calls her angels. And we want to warn you, a few of the pictures in this story may be disturbing.
In July of 2020, Leah Vandiver was a passenger in an SUV driven by her friend when the vehicle lost control and rolled here on this section of Route J.
Moment I was thinking, okay, it's, I've been in a spinning car before. It'll be fine. We'll be done in just a second. And then next thing I know, the car's tipping, and then everything's black from that point.
Her friend died from her injuries, and Vandiver got thrown nearly 15 feet from the vehicle and was unconscious when two women passed by the crash and called for help.
And the two ladies showed up and saw it and got out and took care of the kids and called, 911. If they hadn't showed up, who knows how long it would have been before someone else found us. And if I'd been unconscious and bleeding, who knows if I would have actually survived.
Now, 3 years later, Vandiver is hoping to find the two women to say thank you.
I feel like sometimes I've wondered if they were angels, that just came by to protect us, because I don't know what I would say besides give them a really big hug and say thank you. I don't know what I could even say besides thank you.
The crash report from the Missouri State Highway Patrol doesn't include the names of the two women, and she only has a few details her husband has told her.
My husband guessed, maybe mid-40s, maybe 50s-ish. But he just knew that they were from the Kansas City area. That's what they said. And I guess no one ever got their names.
Through tragedy and the loss of a friend, saying thank you to those who cared for her and the children in the vehicle is one more piece of closure for Vandiver as she moves forward.
It's a miracle in and of itself that I survived being ejected that far. And of course the baby, being pregnant, that she survived.
Vandiver was in the early weeks of her second trimester of pregnancy with her daughter. And while complications with the pregnancy caused her daughter to be born 4 weeks past her due date, she knows they both wouldn't be alive today without her angels on Route J. There is one other person that Leah Vandiver would like to thank, and that's the nurse that was on the Life Flight helicopter that took her from here to a hospital in Springfield. She said that nurse was very calming and very reassuring to her throughout the whole process. We will continue to follow this story on air and online and inside the KY3 app. For now in St. Clair County, Chris Bryant, KY3 News.